Okay, let's talk about Veto's Chokehold, aka his tripwire slash molly. So obviously you can just use it as a regular trip if you want, like a chamber trip. You can just put it down like this, right, on Abyss, for example, and then it's going to hold this A push, and it's also going to hold the flank if you decide to go A. And if your team is going B, you can lurk mid with this trip, and you can basically hold down this entire side of the site so that your team doesn't have to worry about flank when they're hitting B. You can obviously use it like that. However, I think Veto's molly is actually better when you use it aggressively. Obviously, this is ideal if you have a double senti setup so that one of your sentinels can put a trip for flank. If you're using your molly aggressively, that's where Veto's molly kind of really shines. You can use it and throw it on certain choke points, and once people get the hang of Veto more, I'm sure people are going to make lineups for his mollies as well. The reason why his molly is so good is because it tethers the enemies and it also decays and deafens them, which means it can stall a lot of floods so that your take is a lot easier, and it stops the defenders from being able to retake super fast. For example, if you have a lineup for spawn, you can throw it onto spawn and then have a lineup that just lands right here, and this will stop anybody from flooding out, because as soon as they hit this tripwire, they're going to get tethered to it, and it's going to slow down their retake a lot more. You can also even save it for retake. You don't necessarily need a lineup. You can save it for retake, put it on one of the choke points here, right? And then as soon as they run through and hit it, they're going to get tethered. You can either swing off it or it'll just delay their retake a lot more. And you can even pair this molly with something like a raise nade, and that will be big damage because they get decayed and they're stuck to this area. So a raise nade here comboed with the Veto molly would be crazy. So yeah, there's definitely multiple ways to use his tripwire. You can use it like a regular tripwire to hold flank, or you can use it aggressively, which I think is a lot better.